You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is doing well this Saturday morning or afternoon. Oh, got myself playing in the background. My bad. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning or afternoon, depending on wherever you are. I just want to come live today to discuss some breaking news from my community, from my neck of the woods, that some of y'all probably haven't heard about. It just happened last night, but I'm sure it'll be trending soon. I don't know why, but a lot of shit that be happening here seems to trend, okay, when it involves crimes or the police. But let me go ahead and share this link. Hey, somebody just hit me up right when I was about to go live. Somebody, get over here and watch this. I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to catch the replay. But I heard a lot of stuff been going down since yesterday, or in the last 24 to 48 hours. So there are a few videos that I gotta go over and watch. But anyway, as far as my neck of the hood, things that's been going on recently was just recently last night. There was a police standoff. There was a barricade situation. And it was all over a shoplifting report over some clothes. Now, the lady who we're going to be discussing today, and make sure you like and share the video on your way in. Feel free to donate to the Cash App if you want to donate, for the commentary. $ the hood table 402. But I'm going to show you some clips. And one of the clips is from last year, because I covered a story last year with 3 girls that went missing. And some of y'all probably was following me with that story. But 3 girls last year in our community had went missing in the Missouri River. Their names was Leanna, I think that's how you say it, Leanna Green, Lake True Moo, and Acrest Moo. They had went missing, 3 young girls. April 15 of last year, the 3 girls was fishing at the Missouri River at Dodge Park here in Omaha when one of them fell in the Missouri River. The others attempted to save her, but only one escaped the water. And the only reason one of them was managed to not drown was because a bystander happened to see the girls screaming for help and noticed they was drowning, but the bystander could only save one of the girls. So 4 girls had went into the water and only one of them came out. And one of the girls was found on April 26th, like almost a week and a half later. That was Laka Trey Moo. And Leanna and Acrest Moo was recovered near the downtown plant area on April 29th. So it took about, a week or so, for them to be found. But those 3 girls, it was really, a big situation here in our community. It was really sad. It was like a sadness for weeks, months, even still. Upon those 3 girls drowning all together. 2 of those girls were girlfriends, and the other one was like the little cousin. But yeah, it was a really sad moment for our community last year. So the lady that I'm about to show you, this is the one who lost one of the girls last year. It was very tragic, and now they are going through another tragic, horrific situation a year later. So let me show you this clip first to kind of remind y'all of what had happened last year for the people who don't know.
I need to know because she can't be out there just freezing cold in that river like that. we we can't do this. I can't do this. And so for anybody that want to come and join us, please just come down there, please, please. 2 eyes, 3 eyes, 5, 10, a million. Find my daughter. I need to find my baby. My daughter went missing yesterday in the water. My daughter got swept up in the water and they couldn't find my baby. They can't find my baby. They can't find him. They can't find him. They can't find him. We need to go find my baby. I pray that my baby is. She made it to shore and she's just laying there needing help and not dead. But my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. I'm trying to keep my head up as much as possible. And I'm trying to do it for my baby, but God, God knows. He knows where she is. He see her. He see what we don't see, and I need him to lead me into where she is. If he took my baby, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I'm just really sad. But if he took my daughter, I just need to give her a proper burial. I don't want to bury my baby. I just see my daughter yesterday morning. She's giving out. She said she loved me. I love her. And I need my baby. I need my baby.
Okay, so that was a clip from the video that I had did last year when I was covering that story. Again, 3 young girls, teenagers. Excuse me. They had one missing in the Missouri River here. They were swimming. It was 4 girls all together who got swept away. One of them managed to get saved by a bystander, and the other 3 went missing, and they fatally drowned in the Missouri River. And that was the mother of one of those daughters. So that's who we're going to be discussing today. Just wanted to play that little clip for those of y'all who didn't hear about that story or didn't hear me cover that story last year. But the reason why I played that clip also is because not only the same mother is going through something right now, but it was just such a horrific, sad situation that happened last year when she lost her daughter. And this year, she didn't lose a child or anyone else, but she lost her home and everything and all her belongings because of the Omaha police. So this is what happened last night. I'm gonna give y'all a explanation and then I'm gonna show y'all some video footage, okay? So last night, a home was destroyed. A family near 38th and 4th Street. Here, if you know the location, you know exactly where I'm referring to. I used to live over there, by the way. But a family near 38th and 4th Street was left in ruins following hour-long police standoff after a shoplifting incident escalated. The police action was officers using helicopters, drones, flashbangs, heavy equipment to apprehend this suspect, who is now, by the way, in the hospital. 2 people were trapped inside during the standoff. Now, the family who lived in the house where the standoff was, they had nothing to do with this situation. They were at home. They were doing whatever they were doing at home, minding their own business. There was a teenager in the shower when this happened. A suspect went to Valmar Mall, did some shoplifting, led the police on a chase. Then he broke into a house or got into a side door of a house where family members were inside. I mean, kids was in the shower and everything. This man just burst up in their home. And it ended up in a hours long police standoff at this home where these people live. That home is the home of this lady who I was showing y'all right here, who lost her daughter last year in the
graduate, y'all. Like, she's gonna graduate. And she's so beautiful. She's so smart. She's everything. She's life. All of my kids are fucking amazing. All of my kids are amazing. And I can't live in this world knowing that I brought 5 bodies in and I'm probably gonna have to bury one. I can't live with no.
That same lady right there who lost one of her daughters in the Missouri River last year to a drowning. This situation is happening to her family right now with the police. Again, it was a suspect. He was shopping at the, and when y'all see this shit, y'all gonna be like, all this over a shoplifter? We ain't talking about a predator. We ain't talking about somebody who unalived somebody. We ain't talking about somebody who injured somebody in a car or beat somebody up. We're talking about a shoplifter. When y'all see what happened to this lady's house, what the police did to this lady's house over a man who was shoplifting at the Von Mar Mall. This is some bullshit, y'all. This is some bullshit. Now, I'm going to show a video clip next of the lady, that same lady that we just watched, going through her extreme distraught and sadness from when she lost her daughter last year. I'm going to show you clips of her this year from last night from the police scene at her house where a suspect who was shoplifting ran up in her shit. And the police ran up in her shit and destroyed her entire house. The police, her entire house is gone. Let me pull this video up real quick. Just 1 second. Okay, here we go.
Everything I had. Everything that belonged to me. Everything that I work hard for and I pay for with my money. Everything for me and my son. Everything. Look at my room. It's no longer a fucking room. It's no longer a room. This is what my house looks like after a motherfucker decided to run in my motherfucking house. Get out of there.
This is from last night, y'all. Somebody stole some clothes from the mall. The police did this to her house to get that criminal who ran up in her shit unexpectedly.
Mama! Is he crying? Sound like he crying. My whole room is outside. My clothes, everything, my books, everything I just ordered. Shanae, the floor ain't even got, the towels look like they've been ripped up too. It's wide open. Mama, you and Timo, come here.
The police took a whole wall down in her house to find a shoplifter.
Every window. No, not these ones. Did you get our chargers?
I still gotta get everything.
No, you can't get too much because we don't have nowhere to take this shit, Mama. So don't. Everything. Look at my room. It's no longer a fucking room. It's no longer a room. This is what my house looks like after a motherfucker decided to run in my motherfucking house. Get out of there.
Did y'all see the walls of her bedroom gone?
Mama.
No,
Is
they
he
had no
crying?
idea who he was. He broke in their door, their side door, running from the police.
Sound like he crying. Mama. I don't need to go inside. You can see my whole room, my bed, my whole room is outside. My clothes, everything, my books, everything I just ordered. Shanae, the floor ain't even got, the towels look like they've been wide open. Every window. Just go grab my. It's so strong I can't get in that bag. No. Hey. Everything that belonged to me. Everything I had. Everything that belonged to me. Everything that I work hard for and I pay for with my money. Everything for me and my son. Everything. Look at my room. It's no longer a fucking room. It's no longer a room. This is what my house looks like after a motherfucker decided to run in my motherfucking house. Everything. Everything I had. Everything that belonged to me. No longer a fucking room. Okay? After a motherfucker decided the fucking house. Get out of there. Mama.
I was trying to find a part, but I don't want to have to go through the whole video. But I was trying to find the part where she showed the blood on the walls because the police, when they had came up in there to get the man, they was using all kind of tactics. Like I said, they was using helicopters, drones, flash bangs. You know those things they throw into the room and they flash and they make real loud noise. But the suspect was injured and it was blood on the walls in the lady's basement. It was blood on the walls. And I was trying to get to that part, but I don't want to have to go through the whole video to find it. But yeah, this same family who suffered a loss last year, an extreme loss last year when her daughter was one of the 3 girls that died here in the Missouri River. She is now a year later going through this where she lost everything in her entire home. We'll have more details later on all what the police did to the home because if y'all look at her home, it literally looked like a bomb exploded. It literally looked like a bomb exploded in her house. And because he robbed the Von Mars store, which as most of y'all know is a clothing store. A clothing store. Let me show y'all this news clip, y'all. And hey, Corio, thank you for sharing the Cash App. Thank you so much. And what up, Riggs? How you doing, boo? But he said they out here in Omaha wilding. Child, they always wilding here. They always wilding. But this is so messed up. This is a shame, Corio. It's a darn shame. And she did not know the shoplifter. The shoplifter, again, he went to Von Mar. He stole some items. The police chased him all the way because Von Mar, let me just tell you, Von Mar from the hood, from the mall, which is way out west. The mall is like on 102nd Street. They call him on 38th and 4th. So not only is that from 103rd to 38th, but then the mall is let's see, north. No, the mall is southwest of 38th and 4th. So not only would they have to go all the way down to 30th and 4th, they would have to also drive north like 10 miles or so. So that was a very long drive where they was chasing this man on a high-speed chase. That was very, very far. 102nd to 38th, that's miles just going back to the east to the hood, and then from the south to the north to the hood. That's a very long drive. Once the guy got there, the suspect, he got out and he ran into the side of a house. The house that we just saw that looked like it been through a damn tornado or a hurricane. Shit. They took her whole fucking door off. Hey, Karma Diva. Hey, boo. Hit the link. Did you see that shit that happened, Karma Diva? Was you watching the news? Now, Karma Diva, that's my homegirl from here. She also was the co-host with me for Friday Night Lives that we did for years on the Hood Table. And she also popped up every now and then when we would cover like some news or some local news or whatever. But that's Karma Diva. That's our boo right there. But Karma Diva, I don't know if you watched the news, but you know the black lady, the black mother who lost her daughter, one of those 3 girls that drowned in the Missouri River. The police ran up in her shit last night looking for somebody who robbed the Von Mar Mall, because the Von Mar Mall, after he left there, he took them on a high-speed chase and got out and ran. And I guess he ran into their shit. He kicked their door in. We gonna, child, I'm telling you, I'm gonna drop the link to the full video of the lady, the mother who this happened to. I'm about to drop the Facebook video right here so you can see it. You said it's the first you heard of? Girl, let me tell you something, Karma Diva. I had woke up last night. I woke up this morning and my baby had just got here because his mama had to be at work. So my baby got dropped off, my grandson. He's staying here all day. He's around here now with his dad. But he's gonna be here all day because I'm taking him to the movies in a couple of hours to see Paw Patrol. So I woke up this morning to my baby running through the house trying to find me, and I happened to turn on my TV to watch the news, and the first voice I heard was the mother who lost her daughter last year. Once you hear her voice, you'll never forget it. So when I heard her voice talking on the news, I immediately got up from bed. I said, what the fuck did happen now? And that's when I saw the news story. So let me show you guys the news story. Because this shit right here. Now this is from KETV.
Home. Your next breakdown could cost thousands. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Right now, you can.
Sorry about the ad.
After a standoff between Omaha police and a suspect broken home, literally after a standoff between Omaha police and a suspect destroys their livelihood.
So this happened Thursday near 38th and Fort after the suspect ran from police. Neighbors sheltered in place for hours as authorities used drones, flashbangs, and heavy equipment to gain access into the house. The suspect was later arrested, but the damage was already done, and the family is now dealing with the aftermath.
The woman renting the home says during the barricade, 2 of her clients were stuck inside with the suspect. KETV News Watch 7's Madison Perales is live and learning what happened inside.
Madison.
That's right, Bill, Julie. The woman who lived in this home right behind me says a total of 10 people were in the home the day of the standoff. They lost their previous home a year ago and are piecing together what's left of this one.
Broken windows, tear gas casings, and a hole in the master bedroom wall is what remains of LaShawna Jones's home.
Everything is pretty much lost.
Even the sting of it lingered in the air a day later.
It's really strong down here, so be careful.
Jones did not want to be on camera, but she told me she lost her previous home after her daughter, Leanna Green, was swept away in the Missouri River.
She shed these same tears a little over a year ago. So I know where she's at right now mentally, and we're once again just pulling together for a tragedy.
Latron Lewis says he knows this family and the suspect. He tried getting the suspect to come out. Omaha police say the man didn't surrender until around 2 the next morning.
And I think this is the side door here where the suspect came through.
Jones's cousin Letitia Jordan walked us through the home where police say the suspect barricaded himself Thursday night. The family tells me they didn't know the suspect was in their home. All they heard were the Omaha police telling them to get out of the house.
You got the bathroom here, which is where her daughter was at. She was showering in there, and they broke all those windows up.
The damage from the standoff leaves Joan to rebuild once more.
It took her right back. Tragic situation. Everything ripped away from her again.
The family started a fundraiser to get their life back in order. We have the link in this story at ketv.com. Reporting live, Madison.
Y'all, that is messed up. Yes, Carmel Diva. You said, I remember what happened. Yes, a lot of us remember what happened last year, man. When that lady lost her daughter and the other parents lost the other two girls, all three of those girls that went missing together. That was so extremely sad. I mean, our whole city came together and it was a very sad time for our city last year when all three of those girls drowned. Very sad story. But here's another news clip. I'm gonna show y'all one more news clip from yesterday. But yeah, this is so tragic. And now this year she lost everything. And she was mentioning like school clothes and things like that. She was mentioning that stuff because it's school time. Our kids start school Wednesday. At least I know the grade school kids start school Wednesday. Carmel Diva, what day do the high school kids start? I know the grade school kids start Wednesday. But I don't know about the high school kids. Maybe it's Monday or I don't know, Tuesday. But anyway, she said a whole bunch of new stuff that she had just brought, a whole bunch of new clothes because, she got kids in school. So just imagine all your kids' new school clothes, new school supplies, book bags. Not only that, but all the shit you had before, bedroom sets, everything is just destroyed. And Karma Diva, can you believe it's for shoplifting? Like shoplifting? All the damage they caused to this woman's house. How much did the man steal? I mean, he didn't unalive nobody at the mall. He didn't torture nobody at the mall. I mean, he stole some clothes. And they did all this shit to this woman's house over this man who stole some clothes. I mean, and even if he stole, I don't know what all Walmart sells. I used to go there way back in the day. That store is kind of, I like the store and everything, but some of the shit they sell is just overpriced. To me, it's just, that's just not a store that I tend to shop at. But I'm gonna drop the link for you. It's in the chat, but you want me to send it to you like on Facebook, Carmel Diva? Let me know if you want me to send it on Facebook. Because I can see you the link on Facebook. Matter of fact, let me go over to Facebook right now. So I can drop it in your inbox. Okay, let's see. I almost forgot your damn real name. So used to calling you by your social media YouTube name. Had to look you up on Facebook. I'm like, damn, what's her name again? And that's bad because we've been on each other for hella years. Okay, I'm gonna play this other clip real quick. And Karma Diva, I sent you the link. And you don't have to come on camera because I'm not on camera either. obviously.
Breaking news.
Omaha police respond to a shoplifting call. It ended in a barricade situation. Good morning. It's Friday, August 14th. I'm Melissa Fry. KTV News Watch 7's Mary Regley in the newsroom now with the latest on this situation. Mary?
Yeah, Melissa, this was a lengthy standoff. Police were working through the night to get this man out of the home, and it finally wrapped up just before 2 this morning. So here's what we know so far. Omaha police say this all stemmed from a shoplifting report at Von Mar around 7 Wednesday night. Officers identified a vehicle of interest. They attempted a traffic stop, and the suspect fled. OPD's helicopter followed him to the area of 37th and Grand, and he ran into a home near 38th and Brown. Police asked people in the area to shelter in place. They say the suspect had a gun.
We have the suspect in custody. He's been transported to the hospital to be treated for any injuries. And so this situation here has been resolved. We thank the neighborhood for being patient with us as we work through everything this evening.
Police say 2 people were inside the home when the suspect went inside. KETV saw 2 people leave the home safely. Our photographer on scene says officers used drones, flashbangs, and heavy equipment to try to get that suspect out of the house. Again, we know from OPD that the suspect was taken into custody and is now in the hospital. Melissa?
Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I can definitely see, excuse me, I can definitely see why the police might have wanted to get their hands on that man because he did have a weapon, but it's just the extreme measures that they did to this lady and her family. Like, they ruined the whole house. The house is gone. They took a whole wall. When have y'all ever seen the police take a whole wall off a house to get a shoplifter? When have y'all ever seen a police take a whole wall off the house to get a predator or somebody who unalived anybody? They might bust through the door. They might send smoke bombs through the window. They might kick down the door. They took whole walls off her shit. She had clients in there. I'm assuming when she say clients that she probably takes care of maybe elderly people or maybe kids. Or probably kids. Yeah, probably kids. It could be elderly people. You know, some people do home aid, home health services, things like that, childcare, daycare. Hell, she could be a beautician that was doing somebody's hair. Who knows what she was doing? But she had clients in there. She had a daughter in the shower at the time and other things going on in that house. It was 10 people in the house. And then the man, he bust up in there and try to hide, barricade himself, and they did all that to her house. Like, y'all did all that and left this woman outside. And you see it, the police are so dirty. They'll run up and tear up your shit, and then they'll walk back out. Like, ain't shit happened. Like, call down to the police station and file a report, ma'am. We're so sorry we have to take a whole wall off your house, ma'am. We're so sorry you no longer have nowhere to live, ma'am. We're so like, okay, you got the shoplifter. Okay. Now what? I mean, I'm glad the community is coming together to raise money for this family because they lost everything, including all new items that they purchased for their kids to go to school. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. You said playing a video, child. It is just so sad. It's just so sad. I can't. I can't. And again, it's like a double whammy. It's like a double whammy because a little over a year ago, again, we saw this same mother who just recently had this happen to her last night from the police. We just saw this same mother last year grieving and pleading with the community to come together to try to find her daughter who was lost in the Missouri River with her 2 other friends. Her daughter, who was lost in the Missouri River last year with 2 other friends, we just saw her pleading for somebody to help her find her daughter last year. This lady right here.
All of my kids are fucking amazing. All of my kids are amazing. And I can't live in this world knowing that I brought 5 bodies in and I'm probably gonna have to bury one. I can't live with knowing that I have 5 kids and now I'm possibly gonna have only 4 and I'm still living it. It don't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me, you know. I need y'all help, please. Help me find my baby. Please come help me find my baby. Please.
And now that same lady is needing assistance because the police then destroyed her house trying to find a shoplifter who broke into her crib. And we did see bits and pieces of that video, you know, from the damage that was destroyed. And for some of the people who hold on 1 second. Oh damn, they just said somebody ooh. Okay, I was looking at another news story. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But for the people who didn't get a chance to see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen again.
Everything that I everything I had, everything that belonged to me, everything that I work hard for and I pay for with my money, everything for me and my son. Everything. Look at my room. It's no longer a fucking room. It's no longer a room. This is what my house looks like after a motherfucker decided to run in my motherfucking house. Get out of there. Mama! Is he crying? Sound like he crying. Mama! I don't need to go inside. You can see my whole room, my bed. My whole room is outside. My clothes, everything, my books, everything I just ordered. Shanae, the floor ain't even got, the towels look like they've been ripped up too. It's wide open. Mama, you and T-Ro, come here. Every window. No, not these ones. Did you get our chargers?
I still gotta get everything, Mom.
No, you can't get too much because we don't have nowhere to take this shit, Mama. So don't grab too much. Go grab my charger and grab Kayla's charger. I can't even. It's so strong. I can't get in that basement. I can't. Girl, as soon as I started walking up and going in there, she hit my nose. No. I mean, everything is sealed, but still.
They said that smoke gonna be on there for months.
Days. He said it could take a little while. This what they did to my shit. Everything I bought, everything I worked hard and I paid for, all because somebody want to bring their random ass and run in my house.
Again, this happened last night. I was trying to send Karma Diva the link. Let me see if I can just text it to her. Oh, girl. I'm just text it to you, girl. See if she wants to hit the link still. If anybody else wants to hit the link, feel free. It's actually pinned. Okay, Karma Diva, if you're still here, I sent it to your text message too. And I sent it to your. I forgot, some people have multiple Facebooks and some of them don't use some of their Facebooks, or it might be an old one they got locked out of or whatever. So I actually sent it to your old Facebook the first time, and then I resent it to the right Facebook. And then I just texted to you on your phone. So I give you a few minutes, Karma Diva, if you want to hit the link. But yeah, that is so awful. That is so sad. And the community, they are raising money. So let me see if I can find I want to see if I can find I'm sure they got like a GoFundMe or something. While I'm looking for the GoFundMe, please make sure y'all like and share the video. Please and thank you very much. Where is that GoFundMe? Okay, I'm gonna have to look for it later because I don't want to keep y'all waiting just so I can find the GoFundMe link. Let me see if I can go to her page, the lady's page. Because they are definitely going to need assistance, rebuilding. Okay. I think that was the cousin's page that I was on. Okay. Oh yeah, here one of my homeboys. One of my homeboys is talking about it. Okay, one of my homeboys just made a post on Facebook. He said, I've been down all day and I'm glad to see people sending money to help this lady or this mother. This woman has been through so much, and all I can do is ask why. Now, my homeboy, the one who made this post on Facebook, he is the one who helped lead the not investigation but the search last year when that lady's daughter and like two other girls had went missing in the Missouri River. One of my homeboys actually helped lead the search, and they was there day and night. They was there cooking, grilling hot dogs and burgers and feeding people who was searching, water and all that kind of stuff. And he made this post on Facebook. He said, this woman has been through so much, and all I can do is ask is why. Why was her home destroyed in such a manner? That's what I'm saying. Why was her home destroyed in such a manner? Why did they have to take down her walls to find a shoplifter? Hold on, is this Carmel? Let me see. Let me make sure this Carmel. Okay, this is my girl. Hey, boo.
Hi, microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Hey, let me finish reading Robert's post, okay? And then we gonna get into your comments and stuff. But okay, so Rob, he said the guy in South Omaha with the AR didn't get anything close to this, and he was firing his gun. He said, has OPD staged a press conference explaining the damages and the liability? This is ridiculous. He goes on to say, I don't make excuses for everyone. This man was dead wrong for what he caused. He said, fuck the shoplifting. It's what he did after that. And he said, come on, OPD. We need y'all to be thorough and transparent on this. And then somebody said there is a fund the city of Omaha has to take care of damages incurring during raids. Yeah, they do have to take care of damages during raids, Diva, and we know that. That's probably the same in most cities. But it's the length that they did to her house. Did you see what they did to her house?
That house looked like somebody let off a bomb in there,
Yes.
or a car ran into the side of it. All of that was not necessary at all. For some shoplifting,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Even if he had a gun, they said he had a gun, but just like Rob said, the dude who was in the standoff, remember the dude with the AK and he was shooting? He was actually shooting out the windows, and they didn't do all that.
That's ridiculous. And to do that to that woman now, to that woman and her family right now when school is about to start, knowing that she already restarted last year. She somehow made it through by the grace of God, and now they're doing this to her again.
Yep.
Again.
Yep. And as far as I know, last year, I think the reason why, now correct me if I'm wrong, Karma Diva, but I think the reason why she lost so much last year, because during the search to find her daughters and stuff, she wasn't working. The grief, I don't think I could work. I don't think I could go back to work for a very long time if I was to lose my sons.
I can imagine.
Yeah, she was off of work for a long time.
It's ridiculous, and I hate it. I hate it. Period.
Yeah, I hate it too. And I'm telling you, I woke up this morning, like I was telling the people earlier, just from following this story last year and listening to that woman so emotional for months and months and months. I know what her voice sounds like. So when I woke up this morning and just heard her voice in my ear on the news, I was like, oh shit, what happened? I hurried up and jumped up and saw what happened. I said, I know you lying to me. I know this shit did not just happen. That is freaking crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Hold on, let me show you another video, Karma Diva. Let me show you another video, you guys. This is crazy. I think this video is about a minute. Okay, go on mute, baby. Go on mute, Karma Diva. I'm gonna go on mute too.
All right.
All right.
Tyann Marshburn here at the home that was the center of the police standoff on Thursday night. LaShawna Jones, who lives here, said that she lost everything and she feels like she's rebuilding for the second time.
Everything is damaged in here. Look, this is my everything.
When I arrived, Jones didn't even have clothes to wear. That's why we're only showing her feet. She walked me through the home, pointing out the damage and trying to make sense of what happened. After police came to her door Thursday evening.
They tell us to get out, to get us over here and says that a man jumped out of a car and ran into my house.
Omaha police say a robbery suspect led them on a chase from West Omaha to this house, then barricaded himself inside for hours. They used flashbang grenades, a chemical agent, and finally ripped the side of the house off before arresting the suspect. Inside, the damage is overwhelming. The smell is so strong that at times it's difficult to breathe. Jones is a caregiver, and in the middle of the chaos, she says her first thought wasn't about herself.
My clients was in the house. They were in the basement sleep, had no clue what was going on. This is crazy.
Latron Lewis, better known as Chrome, knows the suspect. He told me he tried to bring the standoff to an end after he saw Jones's house on television. He says he called to check on her and ended up being connected with the suspect.
I was able to negotiate with him, try to get him to a point where he wanted to come out. This was about 8:29 p.m. He said he would be out at 8:32.
Chrome says the situation changed abruptly.
He was startled by something going through the window, flashbang or something, and he thought they were shooting. So it put him on high alert, and then after that, he refused to come out, and his tone was different.
I don't know who came in my house. I don't know why they ran in my house. I don't know what was going on. I'm hearing that it was all over a shoplifting. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm just as confused. I'm lost.
It's so strong in there. You can't keep the clothes. You can't keep the couch. You can't keep the bed. You can't live here. Important documents are all over the place. It looks like the house has been raided.
For Jones, this loss cuts especially deep. She tells me she had already been through unimaginable heartbreak after her daughters drowned in the Missouri River last year.
Everything that I've worked hard for, after losing my daughter in the river, I lost everything. And I got it back just to lose it again. Just to lose it again.
A GoFundMe has been set up to help Jones begin rebuilding. You'll find the link in this story on 3newsnow.com. I'm Tyann Marshburn, your North Omaha neighborhood reporter. I'm your North Omaha neighborhood.
I am literally almost in tears over here. That is crazy. That is crazy.
And does she have a suit against the city?
I'm not sure because it literally just happened last night, Karma Diva. This happened last night.
I was talking about the previous.
What do you mean the previous?
So the one where the lady was standing there in the house shoes and all of that was from last night.
Yes, that's from last night, girl.
Okay.
That dude robbed some clothes or something out of Amor. The police chased him from all the way out in West Omaha at the West Rose, down here to 38th and 4th, over there off of Brown, 40th and Brown. You know that area.
People that don't live here, and I'm being honest, Tanya, you can be my witness. Ain't nothing in that ugly, pretentious, high-ass store except for ugly-ass clothes for old white women.
Thank you. And that's what I was telling them earlier, Comrade Diva, before you hit the link. I said I used to shop there sometime. I said, but ain't nothing really up in that motherfucker that you want. And the shit is too overpriced.
It's too overpriced, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about nobody else, but since that boy shot that stuff up December 9th, 1990, what was that? 2000,
like 1994, 5, something like that.
It was 2007. I remember because
I don't remember when it was.
I was working around the block at West, and I was outside smoking, and
West
all you could hear, and all you could hear were fire trucks and rescue squads, and we were like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, that was 2007. It was actually December 5th, 2007. 19-year-old Robert Arthur Hawkins fatally shot 8 people and injured 4 others in the Walmart department store at West Rose Mall in Omaha. So ever since then, Karma D was trying to say a lot of people haven't shopped there since. Because that was a really tragic situation too. But yeah, I never really shopped there.
Spooky. It's so spooky in there. It's so eerie. I mean, yeah, it's been almost 15 years, but it's still, to me, you can still feel them people's spirit in that store. You can still feel just their presence. I can't speak for nobody else. I feel it when I walk past that store, and I know I have learned over the years when God give me that feeling, I listen. I keep moving.
Yeah, I haven't been to Walmart Mall. Like I said, I never really shopped there. I went to Walmart one time years ago. I needed a specific type of, excuse me, a specific type of outfit for an occasion. And I don't wear dresses, right? So I had to find a really cute pants outfit. So that's the last time I went there, and that was years ago. That mall is it's really made for like old white people. I ain't gonna hold you like old white people, like bougie type clothing that you wear with a whole bunch of pearls, and you wear with a whole bunch of pearls. And some fur.
You go out there with your rubies on, and
and your mink coat.
Yeah, that store. Think of the ugliest dress you could think of. Something with some flower patterns.
And go to Walmart and you'll find it.
Honey, you'll find it right on the first thing you walk in that store and see.
Yeah, but I did find years ago. I did find a cute little blouse and some slacks to wear, and I was like, "Okay, this is gonna do." I don't know where the fuck that shit went, but I wore it at least for that occasion.
I never found shit in that store. Not even no damn socks.
And I'm not. I'm a tomboy, so I don't wear dressy shit anyway. Like, you remember Peaches was the one who got me wearing a couple of dresses before she moved to Florida.
I'm
I
like,
remember that. Remember that pink dress I wore for my birthday when we was at the what club was that at the club the one they tore down. You know the club where we used to dance across the street from the liquor store, 30th. I can't remember the name of the club where we hung out for years.
stage two.
The stage two. Yes. Remember my birthday party? Was you at my birthday party? We was
I
deep.
probably wasn't invited.
Yeah, we was deep. It was yes, you was. Don't even say that shit. You be invited to every damn thing I throw. To this day, you always invited to everything I throw, girl.
And you know I try to come to everything. I do.
Yes. Matter of fact, you was at my last cookout. Shit, on July 4th or Memorial Day, one of the two.
Memorial Day, shit.
Yeah. It's my homegirl. We go way back. But yeah. So that pink dress, that one that Peaches bought, and then the one. Remember when Miss Wendy got married? My line dance instructor.
I don't remember. I know who you talking about, but I don't remember.
Yeah, she bought me the dress to wear to that because I was like, she said we all gotta be dressed up. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know where none of them bitches are, them dresses. But anyway,
I was like, I thought you was talking about them. I'm like, wait a minute.
Girl.
And I'm sorry, I just jumped right in the live. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry if you said hello and I did not speak. I'm still trying to get reacclimated to being on. I got a new phone and everything, trying to be on.
I know you haven't been on live with us, and so some of y'all don't know Carmel Diva. That's my hometown homegirl. We from here, from the O&E, and been here most. I think you've been here your life too, right? Born and raised. I'm born and raised here. Yeah, she used to do shows with us all the time. A lot of y'all remember Carmel Diva, but yeah, that's the homegirl right there. But yeah, this shit that happened to this family.
If I see stuff going on, me, I'm gonna pop in, or if I'm not gonna hop on live, I'm gonna at least say, "Hey, Booski."
Yes, absolutely.
I ain't fake.
Absolutely. But yeah, I be trying to, every now and then, I get up here and I do some local hood news. Some of the people who follow me, they don't even know there's black people that still live in Omaha. A lot of people think black people are non-existent here. So every now and then we got to show them a few black people.
If you watch the news, that's all you see is black people.
Thank you. If you watch any Omaha news, any crime scenes, that's all you go see. But we don't live here, girl. We don't live here.
Yeah, we don't live here at all.
Oh, we don't live here. And I be telling people, it's too many of us. Y'all need to come take some of these home with y'all. That's what y'all need to do.
Girl, I got my theories on stuff, but I ain't seeing nothing.
Okay, don't say nothing. Yes, Linda B, she said in the chat, I confess, I was one of the ones who didn't think y'all was there.
It's just a few of us that hatch from eggs. That's all.
Yes, and you know what, Carmel Diva? Did they have the parade today? Because remember it was canceled last time because of a bad storm, and it was supposed to be today.
The Juneteenth, but they had the Juneteenth parade. No, it wasn't Juneteenth.
It was today, the 16th. I mean the 15th. Ain't today Saturday?
I did not know. Yes.
Hold on, let me go online. Hold on.
I was supposed to go set up and sell my jewelry.
Oh my God. And I was thinking about doing t-shirts, but then I was like, man, forget that. I don't feel like it.
Honey, that's my hustle, and I'll be on it.
I know. Let me see.
I'll never see you down there on 24th Street on Sunday. I see Sherry and Lisa and Mark.
Down there where on 24th Street?
Off of 24th and what's that? Lizzie Robinson. You know that little park where they built the statues, the jazz.
Where they be having the jazz? Where they be having the musicians play?
Yeah.
What they be doing there on Sundays?
Every Sunday they got a free concert.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, like I said, I see Mark and Sherry every
Everything
Sunday.
is damaged in here. Look.
I'm your North Omaha neighborhood reporter, Tyann Marshburn, here at the home that was the center of the.
Hold on, I got a video playing in the back. My bad. Sherry and them be at everything. Shit, maybe I need to follow her more closely because they do be at everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark too, since he moved back here, he'd be at everything too. Mark
I
just hit me
know.
up. Why did he hit me up? He hit me up for something.
I can't stand him. I kicked him and smacked him in the head the other day.
Why? What did he do?
Being Mark.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I know that sounds real childish for a grown ass woman to say that.
Oh no, you just
You
have to
know,
understand their relationship. And we all friends. We all long time friends.
right?
So she had
You
to
have
pop him
to
in his head.
understand.
He probably said something smart or some shit.
See,
I already
there was
know.
a reason.
I already know. I already know. I already
I
know.
had to explain to your viewers that I don't just go around kicking and smacking people. Well, I could and I should, but I don't. This
I
was a
could
particular this is
and
a
I should.
particular person that deserves it. So
I could, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. But yeah. If you go next Saturday, next Sunday, hit me up.
you mean tomorrow? I
Oh
will.
shit. Damn. Tomorrow,
As in tomorrow.
no, what time do
And
y'all
I
be
mean
going?
it starts at 5 and it goes to 9 and there's like food trucks. They got a family that sells hats and t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Oh, I
I
gotta come
do
down there with some of my Rep Your City t-shirts. The one I be making.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
I come down there with my tables and I sell my jewelry and it's the I've been down there pretty much all
Hold on, do
summer.
we need permits?
No.
Okay, that's all you have to tell me. That's all
And
you have to tell me.
well, I mean, the food truck people.
Oh yeah, yeah, they
But
need permits, but yeah.
as far
Okay.
because it's now there's some other things that's going on with it, but I'll talk to you offline about that.
Girl, you
But
ain't said nothing but a word. I'm about to have my table and shit down there. I'm gonna have the boys help me bring some shit.
because what I usually do 9 times out of 10 on Sundays, most of the time, unless I'm how I get sick and I'm like, oh, I can't do this, but I need to be down there. But I have my son drop me off. He'll help me set up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll set up my table and this and that. And then I'm like, you can leave.
That's the
Or
only reason why I really haven't done events is because there's too much shit to carry and set up and all that breakdown and all that bullshit. And Cam, his girlfriend, she makes all that bling stuff, cups, hats, trinkets.
oh,
Yeah, she makes all that kind of stuff. And so her and her mother do that together. So they always at these events. And sometimes Cam will come with her and help. Like one day I went off on Cam. I hope he ain't watching. But girl, one day
what you do to Bam?
Cam Bam got cussed out. So anyway, I had came home and my house was all nice and clean. You know I keep my house clean anyway, right? But the house was all nice and clean. I wake up one morning and I walk down the aisle. I mean the aisle like I'm in church or something or
I'm
store.
like, man,
I
you
walk
don't
down the
move.
hallway.
I was just there 2 months ago. What's it?
I ain't got no aisle. Like you done put an aisle in
Look,
your house since Labor
look,
Day?
it ain't
What?
it wasn't a hallway. It's an aisle now. Damn.
That's
I
so
walked
funny.
down aisle 5 in my
I walked
house.
down
Aisle
aisle
5.
3 in my house. Yep, I walked down aisle 3 in my house down the hallway, and I turned to look in my living room towards the front door, and all I see is everything from my son's trunk all over my floor.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about basketballs, old sneakers,
Oh no,
clothes,
the old sneakers you
water
need to get rid of them
bottles,
because
water
that's just
bottles. I
permanent.
mean,
That's just permanent funk.
when I say everything, clothes for work, everything was on my floor.
Linda, I'm glad you said we don't judge because, honey, we all got them. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Child,
Thank you for acknowledging that.
I must have called my son and I said, "What the? I just went off. And you know I can go off. I was just like, what the da 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 da. He said, well, your other son was supposed to tell you, you know how kids do that shit, right? Your other son was supposed to tell you that I needed to free up my trunk to help my girlfriend tote some stuff to this event where she's selling stuff
Okay,
the
but
next day.
everything didn't need to be all over the floor,
No,
or could it?
he took everything. And I said, y'all couldn't place it in the basement? Y'all couldn't place it in the garage?
Right.
Y'all couldn't play it's in my living room, all over my living room floor. I mean basketballs and everything.
Wait a
It's
minute.
everything
I
from his
thought you
trunk.
was gonna say in one of the back bedrooms, not in the living
No,
room.
the living room.
Okay, nephew. I tried to go hard for you, but you wrong for
You
that one.
couldn't even walk, you couldn't even get to the front door. They didn't even make an aisle to get to the front door. They didn't make a lane or a path to get to the front door.
I
I
tried to
must have
help,
cussed
nephew.
my son out something horrible. And I said, if somebody don't come get this shit out of my motherfucking living room, I was going off. And then my other son said, I'll come get it. I'll come get it, Mom. He did tell me to ask you if it was okay. You was supposed to put in the basement. And so I
Then
said,
how
you know
come it
what?
didn't
How about
happen?
I throw all the stuff outside? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all your shit and I'm going to throw all your shit outside. He's like, Mom, don't throw my stuff outside. I said, somebody better come get this shit up out my living room. And so my oldest son came. I said, you know what? This is what we going to do. I was so mad. I was so mad. So I told my other son, I said, you know what? Don't even take it to the basement or the garage. You put the shit in your trunk. And he came and toted the shit and put it in his trunk. That's how mad I was. Now you talking about somebody who don't like dishes left in their sink overnight. I'm not you can't eat off my flows now. I ain't gonna promise you my house that clean, but it do be clean. And so when I saw all that shit in my living room floor and I couldn't even get to my front door and they just left that shit there without telling me, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Who left it? Where the shit? What the fuck? Yeah, I was pissed.
Ooh, it is muggy as hell out here.
So it went
today.
from one son's trunk to the other son's trunk.
Like, why y'all couldn't have just did that in the driveway?
Why?
They could have just did that in the driveway and saved everybody the headache.
I
You
was so
from yelling,
mad.
them from having to listen. Shit.
Yeah, and then what I did, I told Cam, I said, don't you owe me something? I said, I need lunch or something. He said, dang, Mom, we cleaned up. I said, I want lunch. So he sent me some money. I was like,
Oh.
that'll make up for it. But yeah, anyway,
Well,
we all going to the movies today. We taking the grandbaby to see Paw Patrol. The new Paw Patrol came out. So we're gonna see that
no.
later today. So he's over here now running around. Y'all can't hear him because I'm in my office, but he running around screaming with his dad, playing all over the damn house.
No. I am in the process of trying to purchase a house.
Really? Congratulations. Where are you
Thank
looking? Are you gonna
you.
stay in the hood like me? Or are you gonna go out and move to the bougie neighborhoods?
Can you see me in a bougie neighborhood?
No, because we hood. We
Okay.
hood, nigga. We hood.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I don't want people to get it twisted. I
Well,
ain't
don't
walking
move
around
too
with no
far
big.
from the hood. If you're gonna stay in the hood, you gotta
I'm
stay
in the
like
hood.
still close enough to where we can still
I
visit
found a house
easily.
off of 35th and Laurel.
Really? Is it like
Yes.
remodeled and everything?
Tanya,
Because
it's
they do got some nice
beautiful.
older homes over there. They really do.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
And to me, the pictures don't do it justice.
Uh-huh.
And right now we are trying to get this man, if he go ahead and pay the closing costs,
Uh-huh.
we can move in right now.
Oh yes, you gotta have them pay the closing cost. Now, did you get on one of those first time homeowners? Because that's what I did. I got on a first time where they give you like a certain amount of money to help if you did have to pay some of the closing costs and down payment and stuff.
I had to. My son was doing it all, but he still turned mom, mama. And I'm like, this
Mm-hmm.
was your idea, sir. This was all
Mm-hmm.
you.
Well,
But
congratulations. I can't wait to, we're going to have a big old party. A big
you
old
already know.
party.
Look, I'm already playing in the backyard where my garden gonna go, where
Yes.
my fire pit gonna go. Quit
I'm going to have to bring
playing.
some desserts and stuff.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and I
Mm-hmm.
need to talk to you anyways.
Oh, Lord.
Because you never got back to me.
Oh, Lord. You like the third person who said that to me in the last few weeks. I'm sorry.
About your baby diva?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go to my text message right now. When did you
Our
send me that
baby
message?
diva turned 16 last Sunday.
Last Sunday?
Yeah, she turned
You didn't,
16
but
last
you didn't
Sunday.
follow up with me. You could have followed up with me, girl. You know I be busy. Sometimes you gotta follow up with a sister and let me
Well, you
know,
know
like,
what?
damn, you ain't hit me back.
I didn't. Because at that point, we were trying. I'm going to say this. At that point, I was trying to do, they wanted me to do everything. I had bills, I had back to school, I had birthday, and trying to put into this moving fund, girl.
Dang, I wish I would have remembered. You know what I was doing last weekend?
Nothing.
You know Kimmy, right? The one who throws the annual adult game day thingy.
No. Who
Yeah,
is she?
Kimmy. She hang with Mark and all. She's we run in the same circles. Put it that way. We run in the same circles.
I want to do game night. I got
Well, it's
games.
not game night. It's like a game day. It's like outside games, like three-legged races, cars, dominoes, dart, like
Yeah.
all kind of games you can imagine. Horseshoes,
Now,
like
you
all that
know
kind of
I do
stuff.
all of that stuff.
Yeah, she does it. They even had musical chairs. Kim was there. You know Kim, the homegirl. She was
Yeah.
there. Tasha, Tasha was there. TJ, a lot of people was there. Yep,
Tasha who?
she
My
do it
friend
every
Tasha?
year. Now I didn't go. I'm not saying I went because I had my baby. I was babysitting, but I made T-shirts for some of the people who wanted to purchase T-shirts for the event. So yeah,
I'm here to.
if I would have remembered that you needed something too, I would have squeezed that in for baby girl.
Now I do got a T-shirt I need made. I need it made for me and my kids and my sister.
Okay. Well, yeah, just let me know, and I'll put it on my calendar when you give me all the details. But yeah, sometimes I be so busy, I do forget when people say hit me up. It is, and I be like, dang, is this something else I'm supposed to be doing?
No, because I was gonna have you do her cake, and she wanted all these different things on there. But we still want it. But what happened is we're pushing her party back.
Okay.
So
When is the
the
party now?
party supposed to be next weekend, I believe.
Well, let me put it on my calendar right now. That's the 22nd,
Yeah.
Saturday,
No, I don't know why. Oh, we were doing it Sunday. Oh, we're
Sunday.
doing it Sunday because
Okay.
we were doing it up at Dreamland.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because
And do she
you
got
know
a
her
theme?
cousins on. It wasn't at first, but now it is. It's she's like the Hawaiian princess.
Is that a cartoon? Is that a character? Or is it just
No,
something she came up with?
but she wanted to be a princess at first, because girl, she wanted me to use all these dresses. The cheapest one that she found was like $80-something. I was like, "Up, you better try again."
So it's not a character. It's not something she's seen on TV that I can look up to get ideas.
Cause see, remember what I had told her initially about her 16 part. Well, the reason it became Hawaiian is because we went into the Dollar Tree to get some decorations, and I was going in there for like table coverings and stuff like that, cause their colors were pink and green. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, AKA. But anyway, but anyway,
Don't do that. Don't do baby girl. Don't.
you are not. But she ain't. I'm like, where you getting pink and green from? You are not part of AKA, girl. But we got in there and they had a whole bunch of Hawaiian summer decorations on clearance. And she was like, let's just do this
Oh,
then. Have it.
like luau type.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
That's what I needed. I needed something. Okay,
So I
luau
have
type.
like the
Okay.
Hawaiian lanterns, the Chinese
Yes.
lanterns that sit on the
Okay.
tables and stuff like that.
I
Yeah.
got you. I got you.
And
No, when you
so,
said Hawaiian princess, I'm thinking there must be a princess or something she's referring to, like from a show or a cartoon or from somewhere where I can get the images and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I can do that. We can rock it.
she's a princess, and we're having it Hawaiian style. So
Yeah,
she's a Hawaiian
I haven't done
princess.
a luau type of desserts theme in years. This one lady who I think she had turned 60 years ago, and she had a 60 party. She had me do all kind of edible pineapple chocolates and all kind of stuff. It was really nice. She had
Oh God,
it was a big order too. I was like, dang.
her and her friends
Okay.
would have loved that.
Spin that shit now.
But look, her mom and daddy ain't got that, so you getting a
It's
cake.
it's okay. It's okay.
And see, we had a couple of different ideas for cakes. Like, because I'm getting like a half sheet, I was gonna take like the pictures from her from being in school every
Mhm.
year and have them go like as the border around the cake,
Mhm.
and then one of her at 16 in the middle.
Aw. Yeah, make sure you send me some pictures if you want her picture on the cake.
Oh, but hold on, but that heifer changed her mind once again.
Oh, she don't want the luau?
No, no,
Now
no,
what
I'm
she
talking about
want?
the cake. You
Oh.
read what I wanted for the cake. You see all of that shit? That wasn't me, that was her. All them different flavors.
Yeah.
Cause I'm thinking everybody don't eat red velvet, everybody don't eat strawberry. So we had to have the base we had to have the base to be at least buttercream. And
Uh-huh.
then I was like, okay, the number one can be your your strawberry one, and then I mean it can all be the colors white, pink, and green, but she wanted the number 6 to be the red velvet, and then the number 1 to be the strawberry. And I'm like, oh, you just can't be regular like everybody else.
Uh. So she want a number 1 shape cake and a number 6 shape cake.
Yeah, basically 2 small little cakes on top of the sheet cake.
Oh shit! And she want a sheet cake? How
I
many
told you I
people y'all
needed a
expecting
half.
at this? That's a lot of cake.
I said a half sheet cake.
That's still a lot of cake.
I know.
How many people gonna be there?
Well, it's gonna be like 20 of her friends.
Oh shit! That's too much cake. A number 6 and first of all, a half sheet cake. If you want a number 6 and a number 1 on a half, if you want numbers, period, you want them to be. They will have to be bigger than that because there will be some little numbers on the cake. On the half sheet cake. The smaller the numbers, the harder they are to decorate. The smaller the numbers, the harder they are to decorate.
Look, you're not
The
understanding.
numbers have to be bigger.
The easier
So
it is,
if she
the
gonna do, if
easier
she wants
and
that,
cheaper.
if she wants it on top of the cake,
The easier and the cheaper. I'm cool with.
child. Me personally, if we're trying to do easier and cheaper, and this is
I'm
just
just doing the
from
white
my
tea.
personal baking experience, I would just do the numbers, period. Just do a big number 1 and a big number 6 and have them side by side. That's what I would do, honestly.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I'm just thinking about the people because I don't know what allergies everybody got.
Well,
but yeah, that's. I
yeah,
mean, I
what
guess
do you
that's a good
mean allergies?
strawberry cake, red velvet cake.
What they gonna eat in red velvet that might be allergic?
Chocolate.
Oh God, you know what? Well, you better make them some
But I just said, you know
just
what?
give them some Jello or some shit. What the fuck? Oh
But
yeah,
you
okay.
too
This is what
jello.
you do. You ask all her friends if they allergic to anything. If they allergic to cake, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to go to somebody who sells some vegan shit. I don't do vegan cake.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
do big back cakes.
We
I
not.
don't, I don't do vegan. I do big back. Real butter, real cream, real milk, real,
She was
you
sure
know,
like mom.
big back cakes, girl.
Mom, can you
Oh
call
my
Miss
god.
Tanya? Can you call Miss Tanya and have her do my cake? Um, Girl, actually, it was 4 different flavors she wanted, and I
Uh-huh.
made her narrow. I made her narrow it down to 2 because
Oh my goodness.
she wanted just plain cheesecake. She loved cheesecake. Um,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, "Oh, I can have a cheesecake cake." No, you can't because you the only one to eat that. So no. Then she want,
Mm.
then she wanted
See, look at
the
this.
candy
This
one.
cake alone can feed 20 people. This is a cake I made for a 6-year-old boy with the
Wow.
yellow school bus thing from back in the day. Remember the yellow school bus?
Mm-hmm.
This one I
Mm-hmm.
made for a little boy that can feed more than 20 people. So that's why I said she talking about a sheet cake and a number 6 and a number 1. That's a lot of cake.
Girl.
So she can do
Yeah.
like 2 cakes and have it 2 different flavors, a number 1 and a number 6, and they can go side by side.
Okay. Then we can, because
But
I was going, like I said, otherwise I was just going to do the half a sheet and just do buttercream. So I mean,
but see,
we're talking,
buttercream is just the frosting. We're talking about the
I
flavor
know.
of the cake. So strawberry
They can
and
just
red
do,
velvet. You might want to ask her guess if any of them allergic to anything that might be in cakes. Because I mean, you put a lot of stuff in cake, eggs. But see, that's something I never had worried about when it comes to cakes. If people come to me to get a cake made, you better already know what's up with your guess.
well, my thing is this, I appreciate the guests, but it's about the birthday girl.
That's what I'm saying. It's about the birthday girl. You don't make birthday cakes and stuff to satisfy your guests. I mean, not most people wouldn't. I guess there are some people who might be like, "Well, find out if your friends have any allergies." You know, most people if they're allergic to stuff in cake, they just won't eat cake.
And that's what I'm thinking now. The more I'm talking to you, I'm like, hell, if they don't eat cake, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then that's where you might do other stuff like maybe chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered, I don't know, strawberries. That's what you might want to do like table treats like that to, make
Mm,
up for the people who might not eat cake or might have an allergy. But, whatever.
I ain't going out doing all of that now.
I'm just saying, whatever.
I mean, I want her to have a sweet 16. I want her to have what I didn't have, because
Yeah.
hell, sweet 16 shit, what was that? It was me and 4 of my friends in my mama's apartment sitting on the floor listening to
Oh, and there's
music.
a number 1 that I did. So as you can see, that's a lot of cake. I did that for my
Mm.
son's best friend's little boy's birthday years ago when he turned 1. So them some pretty nice sized cakes. You have cake for forever.
Don't tell my
So
kids that because they will race to see. Oh no, she said we can have it forever. I bet I eat it all.
but I love doing number cakes. Here's another one I did. This was a while ago. This was in 2020 for a college graduate.
2020.
Yeah, 6 years ago. Girl, I've been doing cakes. I've been slaying cakes for years, girl.
I know. Girl, you've been
I
making my
know you
kids
know.
cakes since they was
Yeah,
baby.
but number cakes are fun, but like I said, the smaller the number cake is, the harder to decorate. Because cakes are so fragile. Once you cut them up into something, they're more fragile. So that's why people usually when they do number cakes, they do them bigger.
Well,
But
then we'll talk prices when we hang up, and
yeah,
I can get that all ordered. Since she forgot about us last time.
child, I told you sometimes the girl just be, and I'm not even trying to say I'm in just hot demand because I'm not. But we got a lot of awesome bakers here in the city, like we really do, cake
I
decorators and
know.
shit like that. But sometimes with work and other shit I do, like t-shirts and party favors and all that other shit, sometimes I just lose, you know.
But in the words of Miss Millie, I don't know her. I don't know them. I don't know them.
Child, I don't know them. You know, somebody had hit me up. Ooh, girl, one of my cousins. Now, I remember the cake that I made for the 60th birthday, the tall blue cake, the 3-tier cake that I made for my cousin. Oh, damn. Okay. So anyway, I made a couple of cakes for her over the years. And the 3-tier one I made for her mother's, like, I think it was her mother's 60th birthday. But anyway, she had hit me up the other day, girl, and she needed a cake like ASAP for her grandson. And I'm gonna show you the cake right here that I made that I'm talking about. But she needed a cake ASAP for a police theme. This is the one I made for my cousin's mother for her 60th birthday. Remember that cake? I made it like a year ago. Yeah, it's big. It's 3 tiers, and it's 2 cakes on each tier. So yeah, that took me a long time to make. But
so what you do 2 half? You do 2 half? Oh no, they both double layered.
Yep.
Or
So the bottom is 10 inches round. So I made 2 big 10-inch cakes and stacked them. Then I think the middle is 8 inches. So I made 2 8-inch cakes, and then the top is 6 inches. So I made 2, because you know when you do a tier cake, each tier has to be 2 cakes or more.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's 2 cakes or more for each tier when you do a tier cake.
I learned it is something.
That's why they cost so much. This cake right here is like $3.50. So that's why they cost so much. It's a lot of cake. And then of course stacking it and layering it and decorating it and tier cakes cost a lot. But the number cakes like I was talking about, those are what they call sculpted cakes. So anytime you have to sculpt a cake and make it into something like these cakes that I made, like this one I made for my cousin's baby shower, anytime you make a cake that you have to sculpt, they cost more too.
Yeah, I've seen some. I watch them cake baking shows and stuff like that, and the Halloween decorations and all of that. I watch them shows.
Yeah, they're fun to make, but they're very tedious and they take a lot of time. And people don't understand. They just think you can just throw a cake together in 5 minutes. Oh, why they cost so much? I don't understand why people gotta charge so much for a cake. Like cakes take hours and hours and hours and hours. Okay. But anyway, when it comes to
I just think you trying to cheat us, Tanya. That's all it is. You just trying to cheat us.
Girl, child. But trust me. I promise you. I don't even charge as much as I probably should. And that's real shit. But yeah, back to my cousin, that big blue cake that I made for her mother. She came back to me and asked me to make a police theme cake, and she needed it by the next morning.
Oh, hell
girl,
no.
it was like 5 p.m. I said, cousin,
where you been all this time?
I said, cousin, you know I can be a miracle worker because I have done some very quick turnaround orders before in the past, but we talking tomorrow morning. And so I said, this is what I told her. I said, I can't do it but what you do is try to go to one of these grocery stores that already got a cake. Tell them, get them a picture, ask if they can print off the picture and put an edible image on it. Then go to Amazon, and order a whole bunch of cake toppers, police themed cake toppers. I said, you can get it done, cousin. You can get it done. And she was like, dang, I really wanted a homemade cake. I said, I'm sorry, but you probably gonna have to go to Walmart or Sam's.
That's cutting it way too short.
That's cutting it way close.
I mean,
I was like,
when I order, I try to at least give you a week. Damn.
Yes. And see, normally with my customers, I prefer, of course, the earliest time that you can get me. That's works better because I can plan my whole calendar for whatever the month is or the next month or whatever. Because payments is normally due at least 10 days in advance.
Right.
So that's why, once it goes below the 7 day, like somebody tried to order a cake for me the other day, and it was like within the 7 day time frame. I said there's going to be a short notice fee, and I said on top of that you'll have to pay it 2 days. And the lady never got back with me. She never, and I don't follow up. Now, Carmen Diva, I said that before. I don't follow up with people. Now, that's mainly for people who I don't know, who hit me up out the blue and say, I need a cake by such day. Could you please give me a price? And I tell them, I got to be paid by this certain date. And I send them the message. I put it in their inbox. But if we never even get around that much and they just hit me up just asking random questions, I don't go back up to them. Do you still need a cake? Nah. Now, if they pay a deposit,
with my jewelry.
yeah, if they pay a deposit, then yeah.
Can you meet me back here tomorrow at like 6? Or can
I
you
said,
come
I
to
would
my
say
house?
call me. I would say call me right before we're supposed to meet. If they don't call, I don't do all that running around chasing a potential customer. Hell no. Now, if you make a deposit, and I tell you the balance has to be paid by such and such date, I will follow up with you and say, okay, just a reminder, the balance needs to be paid by this day. And if they don't get back with me, I don't bake no cake and you don't get your deposit. Or whether it's t-shirts or cupcakes or custom gift bags or whatever the fucking order is for. If you don't pay that deposit, the balance by such and such day, then I don't know what to tell you. And I put all my shit is in writing. All my shit is in writing, my little contract. So, yep.
I'm just proud of myself, my little startup. I actually got return customers now, and they bringing other people with them now, and I'm like, okay,
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's
I'm
up.
like,
I wouldn't mind going with you. I wouldn't be able to do it. Well, I could probably go tomorrow. I won't have no merch because I ain't about to spend all night making no merch, and I still gotta take my baby to the movies and all that stuff.
and it's
So,
only from 5 to 9. They only do it from
right,
5 to 9.
right. So what I'll do throughout this week, I can do some merch. But damn, then we can't go next Sunday because your daughter's party. What time your daughter's party?
I ain't figured all that out yet.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll talk about that
No, the
later.
last time when I talked to her cousin, I told him 5 to 8 because they still got to go to school and it's a Sunday. So I said 5 to 8. That's long enough for them to come in, have some cake, do their little karaoke and some little games, and then
Now, why you
see
choose
y'all.
Sunday though? Why you choose a school night?
I chose Sunday initially because usually a lot of the social halls are booked and busy
Oh,
on
that's right. And they are
Saturday,
cheaper on Sundays too. Yeah.
and
And
a
I
lot
know
of
because
them.
I don't know how many halls I rented out for my kids over the years. So I
And
definitely
and
know.
see
Yeah.
this particular one up there next door to Southern Spoon, where her cousin owns Southern
Oh yes,
Spoon.
yes.
So, but they're closed on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "Yeah, we can let you rent it for this amount," and I'm like, "Okay, that's reasonable. That's
Mm-hmm.
very reasonable."
Yeah.
So I was like, "We only gonna need it for like 3 hours or so."
Oh, that's not
Just
that far either. That's not that far from me, so I can just drive on over there, drop the cake off.
all right, and just right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, and I ain't gotta cook nothing. They can go right next door and get their food.
Oh, that's perfect. I love Southern Spoon too.
Girl, I
They
do
catfish
too.
be good.
Girl, I come in there, my sister-in-law be like, "You want it hard or soft?"
Hard.
I like mine
Hard.
soft.
I like my hard. As soon as I come through the door, they know. Hard catfish, please. They
You
be yelling
already know.
to the cook. We need a hard catfish. I'm like, yep.
My sister-in-law, that girl is crazy. I just seen her ass too in Walmart.
Mm. Oh, did you see the other girl who got arrested for the hit and run? I know you know her.
Who? I don't watch the news.
Shut up, Carmel Diva.
I don't.
Hold on, because I
I'm
did a
gonna tell you
story on
why.
this. I did a story on this last week.
I don't watch the news because I already have depression, and then I stopped watching it around the time my mom and dad started getting sick and dying.
Mm-hmm.
And I was already depressed, and then watching the news just made it worse because you never seen anything positive on there.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Okay, it's just a quick video, just a quick news video, but you probably will recognize the girl because everybody knows her. As soon as they posted the video, everybody's like, "Oh no, not the home girl!"
Oh shit!
Yeah, hold on, I'm about to play it right now. Go ahead
Well,
and
that
hit
make
mute.
me
Girl.
hope I don't know him.
Yeah, hopefully you don't, but go ahead and hit mute.
In arresting this, a Crime Stoppers tip played a key role in arresting this hit and run suspect. A judge set bond at $75,000 today for Chanel Caldwell. In July of last year, we released video near North 20th and Corby Street. At the time, Omaha police were looking for the driver who hit this man, leaving him with critical injuries. A criminal affidavit says Caldwell told officers she thought she hit a pole and kept going. Investigators say after the Crime Stoppers video came out, her SUV wasn't seen for days before it was spotted with new mirrors. Caldwell's next appearance in court is next month.
Wow,
You don't recognize her?
She looks familiar. I mean, I don't know her, but she looks familiar. You know how you
Oh
just know
yeah.
people from around?
Yeah,
She looks
she's yeah, I don't she's it's not like she's a friend of mine per se, but you know how a lot of us here, we run in the same circles. So,
Right.
yeah, most definitely um she's very familiar and I know her from friends and family. But yeah, she did a hit
Mhm.
and run last year, child. You saw she knocked that man on up off the
I'm
ground.
like, she didn't swerve.
She didn't
She
swerve.
didn't skid. She didn't hit her brakes.
Nope.
Nothing.
She didn't swerve. She didn't do shit.
It was like she went after him purposely.
And
'Cause there was
and I
no
don't know, but it was kind of weird because people was like, "Damn, she didn't like." And they said after she hit him, then she like stopped and she braked afterwards, like a little bit down the street. Ain't that crazy?
Cause like what kind of
So
light
there she
pole
go right
is
there.
what kind of light pole is 6 foot tall
Thank you.
and ain't shining that bright? I mean, we seen the white pants, but it ain't shining bright enough to light the street. And then you didn't hear no crunch. I mean, no metal.
And even if you did stop your brakes and you look through the back, you didn't see that man laying in the street. And did you see
That and you
the
didn't
people
see
on the side? Did you see the people on the side? There was like a
no.
driveway right there. There was like 3 people standing in a driveway right there who saw everything. And
Oh
that's why they
hell.
were able to give a description of the car to the police because they saw it went down. And you thought
Yeah.
you hit a pole.
No. She
This
on something or was drinking something.
That's
Or
what
she
somebody said. They
look,
said she had to
it's three
be.
things. It was three
Mm-hmm.
things. She was either on some narcotics,
Mm-hmm.
she was drinking,
Yep.
or she was trying to hit that man on purpose.
One of the three. One of the three.
Cause
I
ain't
don't
no
know
way
which
that
one
was
it was. I don't know
cause
which
ain't
one it
no
was,
way.
but I think somebody said they think that she might have been either on her cell phone because we forgot that one. Somebody
Oh
said she
yeah.
could have been on her cell phone,
Distracted.
distracted from her cell phone, but still, the only way I could see myself, and again, I would hope I don't think I would. I don't give a damn if
Yeah,
I
I pray.
have a warrant or something like that. I don't think I could just run somebody down and just drive off because the thing is, she didn't just drive off. But if you go to her Facebook page and go through all her posts from last year, she posted shit like ain't shit happened. She posting videos and dance videos and her own videos and talking to friends and family and laughing and just all kind of shit on her page,
What is
right?
wrong with these people? They dry snitch on themselves.
But
You're telling on yourself. What? Huh?
right. But check this, Karma Diva. Check this. This
Might
happened
as
on
well have
July
turned yourself
14th.
in.
This happened on July 14th of 25, right?
Mhm.
On July 14th of 25, the same day she ran that man down, she posted on her page. I'm looking at it right now. She posted on her page, stress to the max. And I talked about this when I did a live on this show last week about this hit and run from this girl. I had went through her Facebook thing last week, and I found on July 14th, the same day she hit that person, she put stress to the max on her Facebook page. And I don't know if she did that before she ran that man over or if she did it after the man over. But somebody in the chat, one of her nephews said, "Why, Auntie, what's going on?" And she never responded. And then, like the very next day, damn near, she was asking people who's all going to be attending her birthday party or her party at Hanks. You know, Hanks 2.0 across from Southern Spoon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She said on July 17th, she said, "To everyone that is sitting at my table on July 19th, Saturday at 7 p.m. at Hanks 2.0, there are no refunds. You pay for your chair and table. You said you was going, and now here it is. And if you don't show up, that's just your $20 loss." She posted this a couple of days after she ran that man down. So she's
That
definitely not acting on social media like she did anything wrong.
that's just some sick in the mind shit for real.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part is we will never understand it.
Mm-mm.
We won't understand it.
And check this, on July 25th of last year, she put on her page, "Does anyone have a recording of me singing at Cozy's last weekend?"
Mm-mm.
So she's
Ain't no
partying,
nothing.
not only at Hanks, she's partying at Cozy. Just all this partying.
You know what? That remind me of that Mackenzie Shirilla girl.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen some of the shit she was doing after she killed them boys?
Mm-hmm.
She's literally online talking about all the drugs she can take in her little itty bitty body, and how she still like to party. She's still young, and just because they died, don't mean she got to stop partying. And I'm like, it should. You
Girl.
hit that. You turn that corner and hit 100, and never hit your brakes.
Mm-hmm.
You ran into a brick building. And then, ironically, you the only one that lived.
And all those boys in that car died.
The other
That
two
was,
boys
yeah,
died.
2
But
boys died.
I'm gonna tell you what's even more fucked up than that. Cause I always watch the Ghost Brothers, and so one of them, Dalen, has his own channel, and he goes to different graveyards and he speaks to people through the spirit box and whatever. So he went out to the cemetery. Now, them two boys are buried in the same cemetery, but they're just not real close to each other. So the boyfriend, Mackenzie's boyfriend, you can't even see his plot. It's so filled with flowers and pictures and teddy bears and memorials and all kinds of wind chimes and pinwheels, all kinds of shit. And I'm like, that's beautiful. Tanya, I'm telling you, the other boy, the black boy, is buried less than 5. I want to say he about maybe 20 feet away from where that boy is buried. His grave had a pinwheel and a a, a, a handful of flowers.
Damn.
Like he wasn't involved in none of this too. I'm like,
That's
now
crazy.
that's fucked up. And they was best friends. Why couldn't y'all bury them next to each other? And if it wasn't no room, I get it. You know, if y'all had separate family plots, I get it. But for those of y'all coming to mourn, y'all couldn't have done it evenly.
Well, I wonder what's up with the other dude's family too. I mean, it's up to his family and friends too to, memorialize him, in the way they choose or, whatnot.
But then again, and then I had to think about it because at first I instantly got mad. I'm like, why the white guy got all the stuff and the black dude ain't got nothing? But then I said, you know what? Maybe his family did not want all of that on his grave.
That could be true too. That could be true too. Some people don't like all that extra shit. Like when old girl died, I don't want to say old girl like that, but when remember the funeral that happened a little while ago, excuse me, a little while ago, like why I keep saying a little while ago, a little while ago, who was that? Was the young lady? Remember the young lady who was shot down south by her boyfriend, but she was from here? Remember that story? And she was related to a lot of people up here because she's from here. And so is the dude. They both from here. And it was a domestic violence situation where he unalived her down south.
You talking about my friend Keisha?
Was it just like recently, like months ago, literally?
Oh no, you said months ago. I'm like, wait a
this
minute.
was months ago. It was all over the news and everything.
But like that literally happened to my friend Takesha Barnes.
Yeah, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. But yeah, so they had her ceremony up here, and the mother said that she didn't want no funeral t-shirts, no funeral buttons, no funeral t-shirts.
I get
because that's some hood shit that we like to do, right? And I make the t-shirts, so hey, I make t-shirts. You need a funeral t-shirt? Hit me up. But yeah, they said no t-shirts, just regular clothes, And I said, I understand. I mean, that's the mother of the daughter girl who passed away. If that's what the mother wants, that's what the mother gets. Yeah. And if you walk up in there with a funeral t-shirt, you probably get your butt kicked out. But these are also some more of the posts from the girl's page. I don't know if you can see them real well, but this one, weeks later, she's showing pictures of her fried barbecue ribs. This next post says, looking for a home online. The market is nothing but a scam. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. And then, she's just posting more pictures. And here's some pictures of her right here. From 24, comparing herself to 24 of July. Girl, look, she's comparing herself from 24 July to 25. So a year apart, pictures. 24 and then in 25 of July when she ran over that man and left him there in the middle of the road. But this is a picture of her too. This is a big picture of her. You see this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's very. And then it was Omaha Days in 2025 last year. So then she posted Omaha Days on August 1st. So yeah, she's kicking it, turning up, partying, just doing all the things that you would normally do. And just life goes on after you ran over somebody. But I think the reason why she stayed low, because they said her car was not seen after the incident until after her car had been fixed, like mirrors and things like that. But I also think that her car wasn't seen because she was laying low, because she probably was trying to find out to see if the man was going to make it or not. Because the man was paralyzed for months. He couldn't walk or anything for months. So he didn't die. That's a good thing. He didn't die. But I think she probably was waiting to see if he died, or
if he would charge her, she would be charged,
right? Because I'm sure she probably, if she hiding low, and you never know, she might try to bounce out the city if he passed away. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot of things going on in the O.
I said I'm gonna start watching the news again. And don't get me wrong, I do try to keep up with the news like online. I'll see stuff through KETV or WOWT, and I will stop and read something that looks interesting or like that. But I'm trying to get back into it. But it's just it was like I said, what I went through, and I was
yeah, I mean, I don't watch the news like that either. I have I don't know if you know about Newsbreak. It's an app that you can put on your phone. They have a website and everything, but I have Newsbreak on my phone. So every time something breaks and I get the notification, I look at it. If it looks interesting, I check it out and might do a show on it. If not, I just, swipe.
Maybe I didn't do my filters right, but they was buzzing me all damn day long, and I was like, no, I just I just uninstalled the whole shit.
Well, I mean, mine won't make noise because I got that on silence. But it'll the little N will pop up, at the top of or the little symbol, the little red symbol,
Yeah,
will pop up
yeah.
at the top of my screen. But I don't have the only notifications that actually make noise on my phone is like my I think it's my is it my Facebook? I think it might be my Facebook. It's only like one thing because the rest of them shits, I don't need them all the bing, 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 bing. I don't need all that. So, like, even on Instagram, I don't get notifications on my. I don't even get notifications when I get Cash App. I literally got sometimes every now and then I go look at my Cash App, see if somebody sent me something.
It'll show up if I get Cash Up, but I remember
Yeah, the little
long
dollar
time.
sign. Yeah, it'll show up, but I don't
But
like
I
all
remember
that.
it used to make noise like change
Like
being
change. Yeah,
deposited.
that change. Yeah, I
Yeah,
turned that shit off. Mm-mm.
I did it. I only had it on there because Denavia used to love that. She's
Nope, I don't be knowing when
she'd
nobody
be like,
sends me
"Oh,
a Cash
mommy,
App.
we got the money." But
Yep.
then when she got older and kind of understood the concept of money, I was like, "Let me turn this off. She don't need to know when I got any damn money."
Yeah. Like shit, my youngest son sent me some money the other day, and the dollar sign didn't even pop up right away. He was like, "Did you get my money?" I was like, "I don't know. Let me go check." So yeah, I hate all those damn notifications, but I just go into Facebook or I go into IG and see if something's there. YouTube, I don't get no notifications on my phone. I just randomly check throughout the day, see if somebody said something or tagged me or, stuff like that. But yeah. So what you got going on for the rest of your day? Because I'm about to get off of here and get my butt in the shower and probably take me a little
Girl,
nap before I have to take this boy to the movies.
we gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go in here and take me a nap, and then get up and do some laundry
Mm-hmm.
and lots of laundry. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
just take it to the laundromat because,
Yeah.
and then after that, nothing because Sundays are my bigger days. And
Yeah, hit
hey,
me up.
y'all, if
Don't
y'all,
forget to hit me up tomorrow so I can roll up there with you. Or
yeah,
should I
because
say
I
roll
mean,
down there with you?
yeah, Sundays are my bigger days, and I'm standing there a lot. I mean, you can hear the music, and for the most part, they play the same songs, but it's still nice to hear live music and get out of the house and people
You see
dancing.
some
And
of your
now they done
friends or people you ain't seen in a minute. Yeah.
right, and now they done blocked off part of the street. You know that side street over there where what in the Shelf Mike building. So
Uh-huh.
they don't block that side street off so people can stand over there and dance, or they can
Okay.
and then it used to just be me on that side as a vendor, but then now they done switched everybody to being on that side as a vendor. I'm like, I
Okay.
was doing fine by myself.
Ah, well, that's good. I'll see what it gives because pretty soon, like I was telling the people the other day, especially the ones that don't live here, pretty soon, before a blink of an eye, it's gonna be cold.
Girl.
Right now, it's like 100. It be feeling like 100 every day. It's gonna be feeling like cold, cold, cold
And that's
every day.
why I'm trying to enjoy every day. I try to get out, except for them last few 100-degree days. The thing is, when it's so hot like that, I can't eat, and that means I can't take my meds, so I get sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but when it's in the 90s, I can deal with that. I can deal with the heat. It's the humidity
Right.
that kills me.
Yeah,
But
because when
yeah,
it was in the hundreds, when the temps were actually in the 100s that one week, the feel like was like 118.
I
So it's
know.
already 100, and then with the humidity, it feels like 118, 116. I'm not trying to be out in that, so it's hard to breathe.
I was out there one day at Miller Park, and it was so hot that day. They were literally turning people away from the pool.
Mm.
It was that hot. And so people were coming over to the splash pad. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it was
Yeah,
cute
that
because
splash pad would probably be better because that water in the pool sometimes can get hot.
you had little grannies out there waiting on the bucket to turn over and splash them. It was really
Mm.
cute. And I did real well that day. But I mean, I could only take it for about 3 hours, and then I had
Girl,
to
I
call
would
my
take my
son.
ass home. You know what we used to do back in the day, girl. What did we used to do with the water hose? We used to,
Girl,
if our mama couldn't afford to buy no sprinkler, what we used to do?
put your thumb over it and sprinkle
Either
your
that
damn
or
self
put a whole bunch of holes in the water hose.
in the.
Remember that?
No, he said in the water hose, girl. My
Yes,
parents would beat my ass.
we used to poke,
No,
no, we had permission.
no.
We used to
I'm gonna
poke
tell you what we
holes in
did.
the water hose and it would spray out all over the place.
Even better idea. Here you go, poor little kids, black, white, Mexican, Asian, whatever you are. Take you a bottle, a empty pop bottle, the plastic ones, poke holes all around it, and you can screw that onto your water hose. And you got an instant sprinkler that'll sprinkle up in the air unless you got it held down on the ground.
Girl, if
That's
we
even
had
better.
water bottles, that was very rare for
Oh,
us
well,
around
I
that
mean,
time.
not for us.
But
I mean, you know, we might have had a 2-liter bottle, is what I'm
right,
saying when we were little.
right. But
Nowadays, it's
yeah,
more common for them to have water bottles than
or a
it
sprinkler.
was.
Like I got sprinklers right now. I got a water hose in the front, got a water hose in the back, and they both have the same identical sprinkler that goes side to side, side to side, and it can spread really far out, and then I can make it stay close to the sprinkler. But yeah, I love it because I got a huge yard, so if I spread it all the way out, then it literally like covers a whole bunch of yard. But that thing, shit, I throw a kid under that thing real quick. Then if you're at home doing it, you can run in the house when you get too hot, cool down, get you some water, get you a snack, run back outside. Shit, fuck that part. That it's too hot. Mm-mm. Yep.
I like to see it, and what I really love is when I'm down there, it's a lot of dads down there with their kids, and
Mm-hmm.
young dads, and I'm loving seeing it. I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's what I love to see.
Yep.
And that's a whole nother story. I got another topic, a story we could talk about, honey. Because I thought about you last night, and I was like, oh, it's kind of late. It was like 2 or so. I was like, she ain't up.
Mm-hmm.
But
2
yeah,
in
I
the
got a
morning the
topic.
other night. I was actually getting in bed. I was just talking about that the other day. I went to bed about 2:30. I think like Thursday night. Yeah, like 2:30 Thursday night. I had to get up and go to work. So yeah, I was tired. I mean, I was exhausted when I went to work. Shoot, I was running towards that coffee thing in the break room. But yeah, just hit
Oh,
me
you
up
back
later
on
now.
site now?
Huh?
You back on site now?
Yep, just at a different location.
Oh wow. So you ain't even working from home no more.
Not right now. Not until probably October or November.
Dang.
Yep.
That's
Yep, but it's
crazy.
okay. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's been cool.
No.
I've been
Hey.
liking it.
Well shoot. I will talk to you later then, Booski. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna lay my old bones down for a minute and then get
All
busy.
right. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna jump my butt in the shower. I think the movie started like four something,
No.
4:30,
Well,
something like that.
everybody, it was good to holler at y'all, and I ain't hollered at y'all in a minute. I'm glad that I wish more people would have chimed in, but we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together.
Absolutely, and please like and share the video. Please and thank you very much. Now, I do want to say tomorrow night, Riggs and I every Sunday night we still do From the Block to the Hood table. We just started season 3 a couple of weeks back. This week will be on my channel, From the Block to the Hood table with Riggs and I, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central. I'm not 100% sure of the topics we're going to be discussing. We usually do 1 or 2 topics. I know what one of them is, but trying to figure out what's the second topic we might be discussing. But yeah, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, Linda. Thanks for the hearts, baby. But yeah, we'll be live from the Block to the Hood table on my channel tomorrow night. There go Riggs. There he go in the chat. Yep, there you go.
Hello.
Have you ever seen Riggs and I live, Carmel Diva?
I think maybe once, long
Mm-hmm.
time ago.
Yeah, because we only go live on Sundays. on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might
Mhm.
want to tune in, and we always drop the link after we cover our topics, and we drop the link for people to hit the panel and maybe share their thoughts on whatever we discuss. I think we'll have some pretty good topics tomorrow night. So
All
yeah,
right.
tune in if you get a chance.
Now, before I hang up, I got one thing I need you to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
Say sausages.
Nope. Look at you. You know what? Get your ass out of here. You ain't about to have them hear me destroy that word.
You gotta say it.
Most of them already heard me say it before, but
You gotta say it.
she told her, she said she gonna be, what you say, Linda? She gonna be binge listening from the block. I'm East Coast, so y'all on here I will need to be. Oh yeah, you gotta be in the bed because you East Coast. Oh, Comedy, I can't stand you, girl.
Oh, and my brother back in Hawaii. So, girl, Hawaiian
Really?
holiday. I said I might go there next year for my birthday. I don't know. It was either there or Italy.
Oh, then you go see a real luau in person.
Right. The kids talking about, how come we can't go this time? My man was like, because y'all don't need to go. This is our time.
Oh, we talking about, hold up, my man. Are we talking about the same guy here?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, y'all been together for a minute. That's good. That's wonderful.
He was like, no, this for me and her, y'all. Y'all don't be.
That's
had y'all time.
wonderful. Tell him I said hey.
I will.
All right, boo. Get a kid some love.
All right, I will. Tell the babies and the grand and my baby boy Ace. What's up?
Girl, he got mad at me because he couldn't sit in here in my office while I was live.
Oh, yeah.
So
you public enemy number one right now.
Yeah, because when I came in here, I was setting up. So I allowed him to come in here, and he was all by the microphone because I always let him say, "Hey, hoodies," when I'm live. And so he thought I was live, and he was trying to talk in the microphone. I said, "I'm not live yet, Ace. I'm getting ready." I said, "But you're gonna have to go to your room and da 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 da." So he leaves, and he wasn't mad at that point, but he left, and he left my door cracked. And I just didn't feel like getting my ass up and going all the way to the door, shut it. So I was like, "Son, come shut the door." So he shut the door all the way. Not even 30 seconds later, here come Ace. Open the door all the way again, come back in here and try to sit on my lap. I said, "No, Ace, you got to come back. I got to work." And he was just one out the room crying. I was like, oh my God.
You done hurt his feelings, and you know you wrong for that.
Girl, my son was like, y'all be done soon. Jeez. But he fine now. I hear them out there watching a movie. I think they're watching the Chipmunks because I heard somebody say, "Albert."
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so I think they watching the Chipmunks. Oh yeah, he'll forget about it. You know when kids get mad at you, they'll forget about it. But yeah, he is anxious to go to the movies. He really don't know what he's going to see yet. We just told him he's going to the movies, and he loved movie popcorn. So I got him up this morning. And he was already here, but he had took a little nap when he got here. So around 9, we got up again. I made some sausages, bacon, eggs, and tater tots, and my son made some pancakes. Girl, we had a nice old breakfast.
Thank you. You did it for me. I appreciate you.
You know what?
I had to say shit else. You said it.
Oh, you got me. Oh, Linda, how did I let her get me?
Thank you.
Sausages.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I can't stand you. That's crazy because I wasn't even going to say it for you. And then I get to talk about breakfast and I said it on my own. I can't stand you. Linda, she got me. She got me. And she just waiting. She was just waiting too.
Patient.
She love when I say that word, girl. She love when I say that word.
Like, what word? What is that?
Sausages.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna let y'all go because she gonna be done beat me
I
up
done
next
just
time.
made her day. I done just made her day, Linda.
For real.
You know what? I'll holler at you later, sis. Love you.
All right, love you more.
Oh,
Bye,
that's so
everyone.
That is too funny. She got me. She loved when I say that word because it's certain words, and I'm not gonna go through anymore. But it's certain words that I say weird because I have a gap in my teeth, and it's certain words that I can never say right since I was little, and that's one of them. And she teased me every time. She'd be like, "Say that word," and I'd be like, "Nope." But I can't believe dang it. All because I wanted to talk about breakfast, what I had for breakfast this morning. Anyway, that was my fault, but she sure got me. She got me. But yeah, so anyway, I'm about to get my butt off of here. She got me. I can't believe that shit. I'm about to get off of here, y'all. All right. Y'all like and share the video. Again, if you want to donate to the platform, $ the hood table 402 with the Cash App. And stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.